channel. If you are new here, my name is Reika, and if you are returning, you already know that I love you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for joining in. This video is all about Cardi B's new video for I Like It. She had like 3 different makeup styles, and to me, as soon as I saw this red dress look, I had to recreate it, so I just ran to the store and bought what I thought I needed. It's just so cute. And her makeup artist is Miss Erica_La_Pearl_MUA on Instagram. I'm gonna leave all her information down below so you can check her page out and everything that she used to create it. I also do want to give 2 shout outs to these gorgeous little girls that came and stopped by my job the other day. One is Miss Emily Taylor. She is from the UK and she is currently here in Orlando for holidays, so I just wanted to give her a little shout out because she's so sweet. She was trying to teach me how to dance. She was asking me about my white teeth. She's just adorable. So hey, Emily girl. And then I also want to give another shout out to Miss Julia Maduro. She is also here in Orlando on holiday, visiting from Brazil. Hi lovely. They just came and stopped by my work to say hey, so I just wanted to give them a shout out. Let's just jump straight into the video. Bye. Are already primed and prep. I just used some ColourPop concealer to prime them, and now I'm going to go into the Makeup Shayla times ColourPop Perception palette. I'm just going to take Culture and put that as my transition shade. Moving on to the Morphe 35B palette, I'm going to take that bright yellow shade starting at the inner corner, and I'm just going to pat that on until I get the desired yellow pigment that I want. And I'm going to take it halfway into like the inner lid. And then after I take the yellow on the same brush, I'm going to take that orange shade from out of the same Morphe palette. So I'm pretty much just going to be using the Morphe palette. So I'm just going to blend the orange and the yellow together so they have a nice seamless transition like a rainbow. After I take the orange, I'm going to go in with this pink shade, and I'm going to keep this on the outer V. And I also use tape so I can have this sharp wing effect for my eyeshadow because that's what Cardi B had in the video. So you just want to make sure you take it all the way out, but don't take it above your crease line. Just going back into Culture to make sure everything at the top is blended perfectly. Moving on to my skinny wing, I'm going to take Bobbi Brown's Ink Liner in the shade Blackest Black and make the skinniest wing I have ever made in life. This was so hard because, you know, when you mess up with wings, they just get bigger and bigger and bigger. So I had to be very careful with this because Cardi B's wing was extremely skinny and thin. So just be very, very careful and move slowly and you'll get the perfect skinny wing. And also when you do get to the actual wing part, since I did use the tape, I just followed along the tape and kept it extremely skinny. I'm going to take Bobbi Brown's dual-ended longwear liquid liner in the shade Oro, which is this pretty iridescent silver gold liner. In Cardi B's video, she did have a thin goldish line cutting halfway on her lid, so this is where I'm getting this from. So I'm just gonna add the tiniest thin line once again, and I'm gonna stop halfway on my lid. We're moving on to the face. I'm going to prep and prime with my Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched face base. This thing smells so delicious and it just keeps your makeup sitting all day long. Now I'm just going to cover up these dark spots with my Tarte Shapetape Concealer in Tan Sand just to give me a flawless base. And then I'm just going to blend it out with my beauty blender, of course. You know, nothing different over here. For foundation, I'm going to take the Bobbi Brown Skin Longwear Weightless Foundation, and I am in the shade Golden. This shade is just so perfect for me. It has the perfect golden yellow tones in it that just make my skin pop, and it's a full coverage foundation. I have a entire video about this foundation, so I'll just leave it down below. I'm not going to tell you anything that I've already told you before. Just know it's bomb and it's only $46. You're welcome. So this is just me blending out my foundation. I know you guys have to get tired of this, so we're going to skip it in 3, 2, 1. And we're blended. So after we blend out our foundation, I'm going to move on to concealer, taking the ColourPop No Filter Concealer in the shade Medium Dark 36. I'm going to use 2 shades, but first I use the darkest one to just conceal pretty much, and then I'm gonna go in with a lighter one to highlight. This concealer is really creamy. To me it's a a cheaper dupe for Tarte Shapetape. I cannot get my hand on Tan Sand, Tarte Shapetape, anywhere it's sold out. I did say that I was going to cancel Tarte Shapetape, but I just can't find anything that lives up to it, so I have to go back. I know. The magic of editing. We are blended. Now moving on to that second concealer I was telling you guys about. It is going to be the No Filter Concealer by ColourPop in the shade Medium 28. I can't find my perfect shade that just gives me a nice, even concealed highlighted under eye, so I just like to mix the two together because 36 is more of my skin tone shade and then 28 is more of like a highlighting shade. They do have one in between, which is a 34, but that's just way too peachy under my eyes and it just doesn't look right. So now I'm just blending everything with my beauty blender, and I just flipped the beauty blender back over to make sure everything blends together with the part that I use for foundation. And to set everything, I'm using the Laura Mercier translucent powder. I am running out and I think I want to try something different, so if you guys do have any cool suggestions for translucent powder, please leave them down below. I think I want to try the Beauty Bakery Flower translucent powder. If you guys tried it, let me know, help your girl out. So now we're going to bronze up the skin with Bobbi Brown's bronzing powder in the shade Deep. I used to use medium a long time ago, but when I went to Bobbi training school, I was told that I am supposed to be using Deep. So if you are my skin complexion, get you Deep, girl, because it is so pretty on the skin. It just warms everything up. Contour my nose the same way I've always been doing it. I'm just going to take this Pro Contour brush and just slide it down the sides of my nose. It just gives me those perfect contoured nose lines and it just blends it in really nicely. It doesn't make the lines harsh. So now I'm going to set my face with my L.A Girl Pro Face Powder in the shade True Bronze. This powder evens my skin out and makes it look so flawless. It's perfect and it's $5. So finishing my eyes, I'm going to take this blue shadow to smoke out my bottom lash line, taking it halfway in. Now I'm going to take the green shade and do the exact same thing just on the inner corner, and just make sure you blend them together on the meet point so you have that nice rainbow effect. Now for liner, I'm going to take Bobbi Brown Longwear eye pencil in the shade Jet. Perfect, perfect, perfect. It just glides on so easily. And now we're going to spray our face, and I actually sprayed myself in the eye. As you can tell, I just thought it was so hilarious. I just love catching these moments on cameras, and it's just so, look at me, I'm so cute. So now I'm just going to spray my face with the Mario Badescu Rose Water Facial Spray to give my skin some life because it was feeling a little tight and dry. Using the Bobbi Brown Glow Stick in the shade Bikini, I'm going to use this as a base for our highlighter. This stick is just a really creamy lightweight and it just glides onto your skin to give you a nice sun-kissed glow. Now I'm going to take the Shimmer Brick in the shade Beige, and I'm only going to take the two top shades because those are the lightest ones, and that's the look that Cardi B had. So I'm just going to highlight exactly where I place the glow stick to make myself glow. You know I am the glow queen. And I'm just going to take whatever is left on the brush to take it down the bridge of my nose, my cupid's bow, and then I'm also going to add just the second shade from out of the compact to highlight my brow bone. I'm taking my favorite blush that we do carry at Bobbi Brown. It is in the shade Tawny. This shade is perfect for all skin tones. I just love it. It gives you a nice natural pop on the cheek. Lip, today we're going to be using ColourPop Ultra Matte Lip in the collab with Ellarie in the shade Sessie. I love this lip color. I love all reds and burgundies on me. They just look so pretty with my skin tone. So I was so excited to see that Cardi B had on a dark vampy lip with this eye look. This is the completed look. I hope you guys enjoy, and it's just so bomb. I love everything about it.
I said I like it like that. I said I like it